Potential. This guy might be a potential candidate to fight the man, Anthony Joshua. But about the fight, Johann Duhaupas, of course, is a tough, durable guy, as we all know from his fights with guys like Deontay Wilder. You know what I'm saying? But the guy was basically a punching bag in there. You know what I mean? Didn't have head movement. The only consistent thing that he had working for him was a jab. Big Baby Miller was just a more volume puncher, a guy with more punch variety, and he was touching up Johann Duhaupas, even busted up his left eye. You know what I'm saying? This fight wasn't really competitive. Out of 12 rounds, I only gave Duhaupas one round, so wasn't really much to talk about. But this is the guy that Eddie Hearn and Matchroom that might put in there with Deontay Wilder. I'm sorry, with Anthony Joshua. If this might be a guy that Anthony Joshua fights on his American debut if he does cross the pond and comes to the States, and you know what I mean. But Big Baby Miller was punching this guy up from every single angle: uppercuts, right hooks, left hooks, body shots, straight right hands. It was a showcase fight in my opinion. It was just a showcase fight, and Johann Duhaupas was just the sacrificial lamb that they threw out there for Jarell Miller. Jarell Miller, in my opinion, the guy came in at a 304 pounds. Whatever weight suits him, good for you. But he's not beating the elite heavyweights, guys like Deontay Wilder and Anthony Joshua. I don't see him beating none of those guys. He did call out Anthony Joshua, called him G-string and all kinds of things on the press post-fight interview with Max Kellerman. But Jarrell Miller is I've never really been high on the guy. I do like to hear him talk after his interviews. He's a funny dude. I've been up on him since he used to be showcased on Showbox. And he was calling out when Klitschko was the champ and guys like Tyson Fury. Before Tyson Fury was the champ, he'd been calling these guys out. So he's not new on the scene, but I'd like to see him in there with now American top contenders, you know what I mean? The top dogs in the United States. Guys like Brazil. I'd like to see him or even Dillian White, you know what I mean? Somebody other than these Eastern European fighters that he's been fighting in his last couple fights. He did fight Gerald Miller, the dude that Deontay Wilder fought, and he did look good in that fight. You know what I'm saying? He won rounds, more rounds than Deontay Wilder did, though. But again, he doesn't have the kind of power, in my opinion, or doesn't set up his shots well enough to knock guys out. You know what I mean? He more accumulates points. But he got the victory nevertheless, and he moves on. What's next for him? Who knows, man? I hope he's not in the way of Deontay Wilder versus Anthony Joshua. But if that fight doesn't happen for Undisputed, don't be surprised to see Anthony Joshua probably try to fight this guy sooner than later. B Marsh Boxer, leave your thoughts and comments. I'm gone. Peace.